Leander Paes, thank you for taking time out to speak to me today. It's been a while since we've seen you on the tennis court. So can we just start with a career update?
It's been a wonderful 31-year career, and I've been very blessed to be able to play for the country for 3 decades. And as I'm transitioning from tennis and a professional career for 3 decades coming into business, I'm really excited with my partnership with Sportjo and with Srini. Simply for the fact that I've tried to entertain people for the last 30 years through my brand of tennis, playing for the country in the Olympics, in Davis Cup, and trying to win Grand Slams. But now it's time to actually create the ecosystem within India to create other champions. And that's what really excites me.
As an Olympic medalist yourself, how amazing was it to watch the Tokyo Olympics this time, and also to see somebody as young as Neeraj Chopra, do something that almost every athlete, every sports person in this country aspires to do and finish on top of that podium?
I think the Olympics was a huge success for us this year in Tokyo. In the history of our Olympic performances, to win 7 Olympic medals is obviously the best we've ever had. And everyone's talking about Neeraj, people are talking about TV. But really, if you look at the whole ecosystem of sport in the country, it's vamped up and grown so much. And that's what excites me. For me in particular, I think that someone like a Kiran Rijiju, our ex-sports minister, did such an amazing job to create this movement over the last 4 years to support our athletes, to encourage our athletes, to bring Khelo India and make a difference.
Okay, if I can just go back to the Tokyo Olympics once again, and just Neeraj Chopra, we've seen so much of him over the last couple of weeks since he's come back. There's been lots of ceremonies. He's spoken a lot. What about the young man? I mean, obviously not many knew a lot about him before, but everybody's been reading up, everybody's been watching his interviews. What about him as such as sort of impressed you the most?
Well, he's a real breath of fresh air, you see. I mean, he brings that exuberance to his performance. He brings that personality and character to his performance. And this is where I think that a company like Sportjo can also make a big difference, is not just in the sports management or the sports marketing or sports physiotherapy or skilled professionals. But really, I believe that for India to become a real front runner in sport, we need skilled professionals in India to take them to the grassroots levels at a very high international quality of training. You talk about Neeraj, he's trained in Germany with a German coach. And as much as I'm very grateful to all the international coaches that are here in India, making a difference to our country, I'm really grateful to them for working with the hockey team or working with the badminton athletes or working with the javelin athletes. I also feel that it's important to bridge where Eastern training systems and Western training systems come together. I also feel that when you look at a career in sport, it's not just about being an athlete. The ecosystem of sport is so large that whether it is sports infrastructure or sports stadia or sports management or stadium management or athlete development or different levels through the grassroots right up to the amateurs, through the club players, and then through the professionals. I also feel that when you look at Sportjo as a company, you actually see that we are looking at a 360-degree development of sports in our country. And that's what excites me.